Wait, is my feed sideways? Or hang on, it'll tell me. It's a vertical? I thought I switched it. What? Bro, I thought I switched it. I dead ass switched it. I know I switched it. I know I switched it, but I'm just gonna do it like this. I'm so tired, chat. Holy shit. Unfathomably tired. I don't know how that's possible that I could be more tired than I was, but I am, and oh, dude. I'm gonna have time off work in July, so yeah. Let's get moving. Dude, let's get through today. I'm already dreading clocking in, bro. Yo, good morning. What's up? Hey. Don't forget to double tap that screen. Just throw me a like, even if you don't know what's going on here. You know, or not. I don't get that, man. People just fuck off and they leave, and it's like, okay, well, like, I'm not butthurt, but like, dude, the stupidest people are like, click the like button, and people do it. And I'm like, hey, we'll click like, and people are just like, God, this guy is scary. Ah! It looks great out this morning. Here's my spooky road. I love going the back way. I'm a loiterer, a hanger-outer. There's a time where I work the night shift, so basically if I woke up early, I was just around and about. There are no students here right now because it's so early. Oh wait, maybe there's no students because, I don't know. Look how beautiful the sun is, guys. Maybe there's no students because, I don't know, it's summertime. I forgot that part. I know this is nothing more than the local high school. And the window is dirty. Really sorry about that, actually. It's dirty on the inside. But this campus in the off season, whether you went to school here or not, you hung out on the benches here. You played tennis at the tennis courts. You skateboard practice in the parking lot. You learned to drive your car in the parking lot. This place is just such a place for the community. I didn't go to this school, but I sure as fuck practiced my heel flips in this little side lot. And the tennis courts, the high school tennis courts, used to be open to the public to use. And now everything's behind lock and key, and I get it. Dude, new transformer pad, new everything. Like, these are all new lights by the tennis courts. And you know what's cool? Is at night when those lights pop on, it illuminates the creek. And it doesn't get too buggy, okay? So you can sit by the creek and you can watch the frogs and fish and you can relax. And bro, it's so worth it. It's so awesome. What up? What up? I just spent the last 5 years in Schaumburg. Now I'm in Elgin again. And a lot of things are new. A lot of things are different. and it's cool. And the sky is pink. Oh, fuck. I don't feel good, man. You know, this sounds stupid, but I wish I could just stay at home and create. If I weren't obligated to show up to my post right now, I could probably fix my sleep schedule. And it's funny because, I have vacation time off. I'm going to try and fix my sleep schedule during it. Check out this lovely view. So, I had a game plan for my YouTube creation path, alright? I had a YouTube content creator journey idea in my head, but dude, when my brother died, it's like my brain got all scrambled up. I'm like, I'm surviving, guys. I'm okay. Like, I'm functioning to the best of my abilities right now, but I'm still so sad that my brother died. Like, I was like, I'm gonna make videos on YouTube and I'm gonna get more subscribers and I'm gonna, I'm gonna show the Gen Alpha and Gen Z, I'm gonna show them like all the silly shit that we used to make, they're gonna see memes that are crazy. And yeah, and then that happened, and it's kind of like I'm trying my best to continue, but it keeps popping up in my mind, and it's broken my inner focus. Hey, thanks for stopping by the stream. No, I noticed a lot of people coming in, staying for a few minutes, and then leaving. You don't know what this whole thing is about. This is just me in the morning talking to the fucking 10 people that actually watch me, and kind of getting things off my chest because I'm going through a lot right now. And for some reason, like, when I'm catatonic and sleepy and my mind is offline, just kind of letting it rip and riffing at the smartphone and not even the video camera, and then uploading it, just doing a live from the smartphone, helps me get through my thoughts. But I have a main, and my channel is filled with video game content and weed content. but also I want to play more games, and I want to branch out. I love more games, but I do this like PTSD response, and then I just go on gear and then I try to snipe people. Like, I have, you know what I mean? I find all games fun. Just, there's like something about the serotonin loop. There's something about the shoot a guy and you feel good. You shoot a guy and you feel good. Oh, you got MVP, you feel even better. And so I need to break away from that. If you're on the live, go ahead and in the live chat, drop down below what game I should play. I'm working through Sekiro, and I like FromSoft games, and I like difficult games. So it's not like a skill issue, bro. It's more like the one guy I'm trying to defeat in the part of the game, the beginning part I'm at. You have to use the B button and the thumbstick to parry him, and then attack, and then wobble him, and then attack. You have to repeat that, But the run-up to get to the fight is like 30 seconds. So, like, maybe more. It's maybe like a full, like, you just, so even if you skip the enemies and they don't aggro on you, you still have to run all the way that little distance. And like, I shut off the game because I didn't want to do that run up over and over. But, if you want to see me play something, just put it in the comments. And no, I'm not good at Rocket League. Like, okay, a lot of people play car soccer to get viewers. I don't get that. because it's really boring to watch unless you're like super pro. I'm good at like handling the ball and getting aces off the beginning and doing fake outs. But pinching it off the ceiling, bouncing in, doing all these crazy like maneuvers, yeah. I'm a forward. I'm a ball hog. Like I'm not, I don't have the right kind of patience for that game. I'll be right back, chat. Said I'll be right back. Oh, hey, yo, what up with it? It's actually fucking freezing cold. Yeah, I know it's earlier in the morning, but still, it's like cold. Cold. Hey, what's up? Do you want to double tap that screen, yo? Like, please, man? I have hair like Goku. And then he just shits himself. It's like, oh, this is my final form. And then he shits himself. You know, there's lots of traffic, lots of people coming for staying longer than normal, putting up. Do you want to like the screen? You want that double tap the screen? Like the screen. I am fucking mentally ill. Tap the screen. Double tap the screen. This guy driving with his blinkers on, he's having a mechanical problem. Let me just try and get out here. Okay. Alright, okay. I have about 20 minutes to cruise it and talk to you guys before I have to start heading towards the office. Yeah. Bro, I'm so spaced out. I forgot I didn't put my drink in the cup holder, and I said, where's my drink? God damn, I got a energy drink because I had too much coffee before bed and then I couldn't sleep right. That was dumb. That was dumb. I had a long nap and I was like, no, I'm gonna have just a little Mamma Mia cappuccino, ballerino cappuccino, you know, and I had that shit and then I couldn't sleep right. And also, look at this. I'm not in widescreen mode, I'm in vertical mode, so you can only like see one side of the road. And my windshield's cracked. So next time we do driving filming, We're gonna do it in the Subaru, my other car. You have 2 cars? You must be rich. No, I'm not rich. I'm not even close to fucking wealthy. Fuck me. Maybe I can get there on YouTube. I would really, honestly, one of my main goals is to get exposure here on YouTube and figure out the monetization process. And I just want to help my dad and my family. I want to help, especially what we're going through as a family right now, but also, like, I just want my dad to not worry about shit, and I want him to just relax and retire, because right now his situation is complicated, and I feel bad, and I give a shit, All right. I mean, lots of traffic. Hey, double tap that screen. I am your friendly neighborhood loser, Eages, and we're just taking a morning cruise, waking up, and we got a spicy mango C4 drink, and we're going to drink it, and we're going to review it, and we're going to play with our wiener. Actually, that last part is terms of service. We're not going to do that last part. People said, dude, are you going to make an OnlyFans? And I said, no, man. Who wants to see that? A fucking clown? Trust me, you don't want to see that. So I took the line that Pinhead said from Clive Barker's Hellraiser, and we'll tear your soul apart, and I put it over this children's game that's been being popular with adults for views lately. They made a new version of a game from 2013 where you make a cat talk. I don't really get it. I don't understand what you're supposed to do. But for some reason, grown adults be live streaming this game, and I think they're doing it to get like kid views, right? I want viewers with critical thinking. I don't want to do. So I made a spoof on it with like Clive Barker's Hellraiser. And dude, 20,000 views. 20,000 views overnight. Like, sometimes it's okay to hop onto a trend, especially if you're trashing it. Because I didn't think I would get 20k views overnight on something so silly. He opens a portal. Pinhead goes like, "We'll tear your soul apart." He runs off screen. And there's a broken glass sound effect. And that's it. 20,000 views. Something I spent my time editing that's hilarious, that has jokes and references, that has good editing and funny timing. 100 views. Makes no sense to me. Well, it does, but these kids are really brain rotted. I get it. They have to watch 2 videos at once to pay attention. But I don't know. Can you really blame the technology now or the parenting? Because they said the same thing about my generation of kids. I was born on February 9th, 1990. And a lot of my friends were even older than me, like 86, 87, 88, 89, right? And they said we were the ones that were cooked. They said we were the ones that had brain rot from video games. And they said we were the ones that were like fucked up, right? And it's like, no. Now everyone's worried about Gen Alpha being able to read. And it's like, maybe we weren't the fucked up ones, you guys. They always said that we were the fucked up ones. So, I'm a millennial, but I'm closer to the Gen X zillennials And so like I fit into a weird place. I like old media and I like new media. I grew up with like the remnants of the 70s and 80s swirled in there to the beginning of the 90s. And I fit in a weird place. I hung out with the seniors when I was in school. Not because I was like the tough, badass kid. I'm gonna hang out with the big kids. No, when I was a freshman, I hung out with the seniors because they like. I was like, oh, you like industrial music? Oh, you like that? Oh, okay. The big kids like the cool stuff that I like because my older sibling is 5 years older than me. There's like a gap there, and they're from the 80s and I'm from the 90s, and like I always fit into this weird place. But I'm not the only one who's on like the edge of Gen X and Millennial. There's a lot of people in the gap zones. And I feel like for younger millennials, like 1994, 1995 at the cutoff, I feel that they feel like they're not quite millennial enough to fit in with the older crowd, and they're not quite Gen Z enough to like fucking understand the brain rot, and they think that Gen Z is cringe. So they fall into a niche spot as well. It's fascinating stuff, you know, like, sure, are there some shitty things about the newer generations? Yeah, but is it fair to perpetuate intergenerational warfare? Like the boomers be like, back in my day, I suffered, and you're not suffering. You need to suffer too, because they can't comprehend that like a symptom of a good society moving forward is like people having to like suffer less hardships or like go through less bullshit. But because they did it though, kind of like me and the weed thing, like I'm like, I miss when I used to have to meet my dealer in the parking lot and blah 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 and da 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 da, and I'm an OG weed smoker and blah 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 blah. Well, yeah, okay. Well, just because I had to wait in the parking lot of Walgreens for an hour when I was fucking bored and had to piss and was playing fucking like Game Boy, that doesn't mean the younger generation has to do that too. They can go to the dispensary and they can get their smoke. But smoking pot is cool, but it's not synonymous with being cool anymore. Because it's all legal and it's all, you know, whatever, man. Can you double tap that screen, guys? Look at this morning. Hey, what's up? Good morning. What is up, dudes? I'm going to take a slight detour here. We're going to go that way, which is my left. And I have just a little bit of time before I have to leave town, get on the highway, and start heading to the office. Good morning. Thanks, dude. Is your name Mr. Iejo or Mr. EAJ0? How is it? The drink? It's good. Sorry, I wasn't even fucking talking about what I said I was going to talk about because these morning streams have no structure, unlike my gaming streams at nighttime. So check me out after 4 p.m. on weeknights. I play video games. Yeah. Mr. EA. Mr. Iejo? I think I'm doing a Spanish thing. It's not Spanish, probably. Look at this. Look at these. Look, we're just cruising. So I'm going to do a loop, go back around, and then we got to head out. The ladder. Yes, got it, Mr. EA. Do you play those sports games they make? Is that the? Dun, 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 dun. I gotta turn around because I do have to start heading out. Not entirely, but just to be safe. In case I hit a traffic wall. Not really any worry of being penalized, but more like I don't want to get there and get to work late and have to stay later. Oh, good. I'm in the right spot anyway, dude. Thanks for tuning in. Like, if you're like totally like, what the fuck is going on? Fuck this guy, this dummy. What the hell is he saying? Who is this idiot ranting? Yeah, I am cringe, and I'm a little bit monologue-y and ranty and like goofy in the morning. That's because, you know, I've not been sleeping too well. Is the light gonna change green, or is it just gonna cuck me? Okay, the people are turning first. What is my name? I have funny lives? Thanks, I try to. I try to. But yeah, I act weird on these motherfuckers because I'm tired of them. Sorry, I had to pay attention to what was going on to not be an irresponsible cocksucker. Yeah. These are goofy and weird because I'm tired and I'm like vulnerable and I'm like weird but really I want people to see my gameplay. I want people to see what I do in games. I was faced with a terrible eye condition and my vision I started losing my vision fast. Like right now I'm driving a car. Let's just say I shouldn't drive at nighttime, okay? I have a condition called keratoconus. Look, you can look it up. I show it at the beginning of some of my live streams. It's messed up. I have smeary double vision, sunbursting, and like bright things look goofy, and I almost quit gaming. So when Gears 4 came out, it like started to get bad, and I didn't know what was wrong. I thought I don't know. I went to the doctor, didn't know what was wrong. And I was playing campaign on like normal mode, and I was getting diarrhea on by the CPU, and I couldn't see where the enemy was. I couldn't see where the enemy was, and I was like, "What? Oh, dude, this is bad." I almost quit gaming altogether, and I saw a guy with like no arms and legs playing Call of Duty Warzone with his mouth, and he was shitting on people. And so, what's up? I can't really read your chat right this moment because I want to be responsible in the car. You know, I don't want to be like one of those streamers, Moist Critical, talk about, oh, this douchebag ran over somebody because he was live streaming. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We've got the camera mounted up and we're just filming it this way, freestyling it. I appreciate that you guys like my lives. And then, like, even if you're laughing at me, I don't give a fuck. Because one of my younger friends was like, dude, some of your humor is not going to land with some people. And I'm like, yeah. If they don't understand it, they're just going to be appalled by it. And that's also kind of funny. Like, the amount of comments I got that said, Unc, get a job. That shit's funny to me, man. Because when I was young, I would clown on fucking out-of-touch older people all the time. But dude, I'm not fully Unc until I'm 40, okay? I'm not 40. I'm not fully Unc until I'm 40. Yeah, I agree. And to add to it is like somewhere along the line, I took like a 15-year break from making silly videos. Like, I'm showing my age now, right? Oh, you old fuck. But dude, like, I took like nearly a 20-year break from making funny videos. Now I'm back online making funny videos, and it feels good. It feels good. Holy shit, I just looked at the sun and that was like really bright. Oh my god, I'm like seeing spots. Hang on, give me a second, chat. Oh shit, there's fog coming off the water and it looks dope as fuck. Oh my god. Too bad you can't see down there. So, this weekend, and especially over 4th of July weekend when I have time off of work, I'm gonna be filming with my GoPro and probably rendering in a higher quality, and I'll make some videos about some places I like or something. I want to share it with you guys. Like, if you dig and dig on my YouTube channel, there is footage of me at one of my favorite nature centers. And, like, I'm really cringe because I have no camera presence. It was the first time I started filming after making videos a long time ago. Am I looking at the World Cup? No, but my family is Italian and Catholic, and they do like soccer. I should ask some people in my family what they think. I don't know if Italy did good. I know Mexico won big. World Cup is cool, man. American football is really boring. I've ranted about that on stream. Like, yeah, dude, when you're a playmaker and you're running and you jump in the air and you catch the ball and you land in the end zone, like, yeah, that's talented shit. Okay. But most of it is just like throwing and catching, like short passes. It's not super like skilled. It may take endurance and muscle, but like, try doing a switch nollie tray down the fucking stair set. Like, it's just worlds apart. So like, I don't mean to hate on mainstream ball sports, like I'm some cool skater and fuck the jocks or whatever, but like, it seems boring. Am I 25? Dude, I aged so bad. If you see an old picture of me, people are like, that's you? What the fuck happened? Bro, I'm 36. For some reason, like, the average viewer on my channel is 18 to 20. And then, like, 40 to 50. And then I have people that are, like, 60 years old in my analytics. So it's kind of all over the place. I look 25. I really appreciate that. Dude, I swear to God, my homegirl always be like, dude, okay. She's you know, I don't usually talk about my personal life on stream, but, you know, my homegirl is Korean, and she's like, I'm not gonna age, you know, she's like, I will age gracefully, and she's like, you're Italian, you're white, you're gonna age poorly. So I can't see your live chats right now because I need all of my focus to be safe. I'll peer down at it when I get a chance. We're just gonna turn on to the highway here or whatever and like get moving. It's cool to meet you guys. Do you guys like Gears of War? I'm obsessed with that franchise, and I can tell you why and how and everything in between. But it's a hell of a game, and I don't know how I feel about the movement that they said in the new game. You gotta go. I'm sorry. No, you don't have to be sorry. Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna let that go to my head or whatever, be like, oh. But the fact that a younger person thought that I was 25 and not 36, that's a little, that makes me feel a little less hopeless about life. Yeah, I've got to wait for this light to turn because it's photo enforced, and even though there is right on red, not chancing getting a ticket on the way to work. That would be cooked. Be like, oh, I got mail. So, just being patient is going to turn green right now. Yep, turn green. The homeboy be like, how did you know the light was going to turn green? Holy shit. Well, every time. Well, yeah, because the other light turned red, dummy. Oh, man. Everybody's got a homeboy like that. You know, don't forget to like and subscribe and watch my gaming vids. There's silly vids mixed in. You gotta scroll through it. I was really finding my vibe when I was figuring out what to do on YouTube. Because this isn't my first channel. Like, my personal YouTube channel with all my 3,000, 5,000 song playlists, gone. Absolutely cooked. Boiled even. What's up? You wanna click like? Double tap that screen? Oh man. See, I got a little bit of viewer interaction today. And it wasn't like, oh my god, you're hideous. Who the fuck are you? What the fuck? And that's positive. I would say that's positive. So all I gotta do here is turn around, and then when I turn around, I will be headed in the right direction, and I'll keep the live stream going. So if that guy says you have funny lives, that means they've been looking at my old ones where I act absolutely ape shit. Because when my brother passed, I probably shouldn't have been around the camera. But that was like, I don't know, that was me doing YouTube therapy. And excuse me. And it's cringe, but it's real. So I'm not going to like delete them. They're there. They're up there. And we're going to turn around right here. Because this is like a church or whatever. Because you can pull into somewhere sussy. You know what I'm saying? Well, a church is sussy. Oh, no. I don't want to scare away any viewers. Yeah, I'm a little anti-religious, but if you love God or whatever, stay on my channel. We agree to disagree. That's the whole point. We agree to disagree. See, that scared someone away. I wish like just different opinions didn't scare viewers away. That would be cool. Look at the road, bitches. All right, you guys. We are cooking. Let's go. So, this drink is actually badass. It's like spicy. So like growing up in like a predominantly Hispanic area, and especially Mexican, there's always those candies that are sweet and spicy, and that's something that like American food doesn't like have sweet and spicy snacks. The gross hot tamales cinnamon candy, which sometimes I like that because I like cinnamon. Cinnamon. What's the synonym for cinnamon? Brown powder. No, that's raw heroin. Yo, bro, opium. Okay. So when I glitch out and do the mouth diarrhea like that, that's what he thinks is funny, I guess. Hey, what's up? Good morning. I'm your friendly neighborhood loser, Eages, and we're just driving to the office. It's a Monday, and you know what I say? I feel like Garfield. Yo, what? You hate Mondays? No, I feel like an obese house cat, and I'm craving lasagna. He tried to. What was it? Was it Mike and James from the Angry Video Game Nerd universe when they were like doing a dub over of like Garfield, and they were like, "Fuck you, John, you son of a bitch." Dude, that shit made me laugh so hard. Yo, good morning. I'm your friendly neighborhood loser, Eages. If you're just joining me, we're heading out to the office. It's a Monday. Mondays are crappy. Dun, 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 dun. Hey now, hey now. You know what? I want to play some classic DDR. Dude, honestly, I haven't played Step Maniacs in about a year because I've been so broke, right? And I was just starting to get up to the wild difficulty. Because back when I was a young fucker, and I was, chasing like the cute Japanese girls at the arcade, I would play DDR so well, and I had all the Oni challenges, dude. I was getting triple A's, hand to God. Right now, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, let's do one of the Paranoia songs, or like, let's do Max 300, fuck it. My body right now, is like, why would you do this to me? What the fuck? So like, I don't want to end up being like one of those dudes that is stuck in the past and is like, I used to be good. I want to try and get it back before I'm 40. And part of doing that would be like expanding this YouTube shit. And if I can get enough people to believe in my vision and like believe in my idea, and like if I could sell my personality enough here on YouTube so people are like, okay, I can see what he can do with a little bit more gear, that would be really funny. Because everything I've made so far is on free to use software that came with my computer that's like 10 years old. So I got a lot of requests to play horror games, and I don't think I'm just gonna fall in the pit of playing Gears of War because yesterday, and on my lack of sleep and just my goofy mind, I couldn't like, yeah, people were eating shots, yeah, it was a little spongy, it was like a high ping lobby, but I was doing really bad, and I was just like, you know what? We're gonna play through a single player game. And I have condemned Criminal Origins, and I installed it because it's one of my favorite Sega games. Hi. And here's another thing I thought about. I want to film stuff. I want to document it. And I want to share it with the internet, with you guys. But I don't want to be like that cringe motherfucker in public with a camera like, hey guys, hi. So I don't want those vibes. I'm sure you've seen the infamous clip where the guy's, the food reviewer is eating the sandwich, and then the guy's like, hey buddy, pipe down, right? Like, what the fuck? And he wasn't bothering anybody. But here's the thing. I see both sides of the coin, unfortunately. The guy who was a jackass and was like, hey, buddy, people are trying to eat here. I totally see his point of view. But the problem was the sandwich reviewer guy was not being disruptive. He was like, hey, guys, I got a sandwich here at the beef sandwich here. And he was not being disruptive. Had he been disruptive and been like, hey, guys, what's up? Like and subscribe in the middle of the restaurant, then I would understand. I totally see the point of view of the guy who confronting him. That's the problem. There are people like that. But the guy who confronted the food reviewer, he was like, he was wrong because that guy wasn't being obnoxious. If he was being obnoxious, yeah, confront him, guys. And so the fact that he even asked permission from the other people sitting in the restaurant, and he's like, hey, I let them know that I'm like a YouTuber, and I asked them if I could film, and they all consented. But I still understand his frustration with like, oh, I just want to eat a meal and this guy's filming a video. Okay, I get it. But he wasn't being disruptive. So that's, you got to look at everything objectively. Like, I would be quick to be on the side of the guy complaining, right? But he was just like, look at the sandwich. Look at. And he was just being totally chill. So, if anything, he was doing a commercial for that restaurant for free. And then all of his subscribers that live in the area will go to the restaurant. That's how the future works. Online presence is the currency of the future. When the robots take over all the goddamn jobs, fucking monetizing your hobby and selling your personality for consumption for other people to watch is gonna be like the future. These doomers and these Gen Alphas and these young kids, they're like being, like, it's not good, but that's like where society is shifting to. Because like, oh, you're gonna try and do YouTube? There's so many people on YouTube. What makes you different? Well, hopefully people will see my videos and see the repeat and see like my personality, hear my jokes and my quick wit, and be like, dude, this guy's funny, I'm coming back, right? But the fact that everyone and their grandma is on YouTube trying to make a buck, that doesn't mean that, oh, it's a popular platform. That's like, oh, it's dystopian. People are like, fuck. So like, grannies, random dudes from Kansas, I'm sorry if you're a random dude from Kansas, regular ass motherfuckers, just people that may or may not have anything to offer in the cyberspace realm. They're taking their shot in the dark, because if you can go viral, you can make some money, right? And we're living in such dystopian times that people are so fucking poor, they're willing to put themselves out there digitally. I've always not cared about like being silly on camera or like fucking being recorded. Don't care. There's old videos of me on the internet that are like really fucking cringe, and like if I pop off and people find those, they're gonna like be like, oh, really? Yeah, so I mean, just come on. Hey, can you double tap that screen? I have absolutely no life. Oh man, see, I'm telling you, we need to tell the CEO of YouTube that to put a middle finger, bird finger, fucking. Then that way, oh, he got 27 middle fingers. Hey, it's still viewer interaction, right? Sorry guys, I barely slept, and then the cat woke me up. I love the little bugger, but he said, hey, it's breakfast time now. And I looked at the clock, and it was still like maybe 30, 40 or 40 minutes until I had to wake up. And I was like, oh, fuck. So not only Did I sleep like caca per usual? Mr. Kitty said, feed me now. And I woke up a little bit earlier. Dun, dun. Do you guys have pets? If you're watching this as an upload and not a live, type it in the comments. I have a black cat. He's pretty fucking cool, man. He's like a shadow in the night. Honestly, if I'm not wearing my glasses and there's like maybe my jeans are hanging up or laying on the floor, not hanging up, that would be diabolical. But I'm my brain, jeez. A little bit of sleep will go a long way. Trust me. Caffeine does not replace sleep. All it does is inhibit adrenaline uptake and like other things, and so it keeps you. It doesn't physically like wake you up. It just keeps your system like. Oh yeah. The spicy mango C4 is kind of a win, dude. A lot of mango flavoring can taste very artificial and bitter. I'm looking at you, Bang Peach Mango. Yeah. When I got like 3,000 followers on Blue Sky, I sent a message to Bang. I said, hey man, like, can I endorse the product for like the discount or some shit? You know, a little bit of Delulu, a little bit of Pie in the Sky, a little bit of Pipeworks, a little bit of Dreaming. And instead of saying like, no, we're not looking for that right now, blah 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 blah, you know, they Bang Energy basically told me to get fucked. Not in so eloquent language either. Like the email was pretty like ham-fisted, like, dude, no, blah blah blah, we're not, blah blah. And I was like, wow, how fucking professional of a company. I'm like, okay, fuck you then. So if I ever do pop off and get some sort of beverage deal, sponsorship, whatever, I'm gonna talk shit about Bang. Fuck Bang. Bitch. Okay, I drank a Bang the other day. Stop. Couldn't help myself. Oh, dude, I really need to get that new Xbox. I have no idea how I'm gonna afford it, how I'm gonna get it, how I'm like, I need a Series X and to pre-order E-Day. I don't give a fuck if they jizzed on the movement mechanic. Like, okay, wall bouncing is gone. That's gonna make me fucking rage. But I'm gonna figure out how to play it just the way it is. Because it looks like cinematic, like, it looks like, it just looks nice. So, like, I think I can deal with some of the tweaks and changes. But, dude, no wall bouncing. Now, you can slide cancel. They confirmed you can slide cancel. But there's no wall bouncing, like, as we know it. And I hate to be like, oh, it's new, so it's bad. Like, I'm fucking, like, boomer brain or something. But, dude, kind of the wall bouncing kind of makes gears. Like, say you're in a semi-narrow hallway and you're just going left, right. You're not doing crazy hyper bouncing, jittery stuff, staying in the middle. You're just going left, right, and then you shoot the enemy with your shotgun. Almost like you're ice skating around. Dude, so what I did see for Gears E-Day is like a feet behind you on the knees kind of slide on knee pads, and then the baseball slide with like the feet first, and then you slap into cover that way. I have no idea how that's gonna work, dude. And people have called me People have called me rage bait. People have called me toxic. People have called me the problem of Gears because I said no wall bouncing is diarrhea. And they're like, you're the problem with Gears. And it's like, did you even play Gears? Because pressing the A button on default scheme and sliding around is like part of Gears. So like, did you miss that? People calling me toxic for saying no wall bouncing in the new Gears game is going to be bad. Come on. I'm going to play it anyway. I'm going to love it. It's fucking Gears, dude. It's cinematic gore. It's extreme multiplayer tension. It's Gears, man. Still gonna play that shit. But is it wise to not just alter or change or update, but completely gut a core mechanic that makes the game unique? Because some people are like, what the fuck, but like I said, you don't have to be pinballing around at an insane rate of speed, doing wacky, like, pop shots. Just a nice, calm left, right, wall bounce down a hallway and get an enemy with the Gnasher. Like, but if you take that away, is it going to change the pacing? Like, I understand you want Gears to appeal to more people, more casuals. You don't want a new player to get smoked online and then feel alienated and then not want to play. But here's the thing. When you broke the seal on the first Gears of War and put the disc in and played, you were getting smoked already. People were already so toxic sweaty from day one. So it's like there's a skill ceiling and a learning curve. But the thing about Gears is you can get the leg up on an experienced player just by having a better position or like sneaking up or like, you know what I mean? So I get that they're trying to make the game appeal to more people, but at the same time, those people that might get into Gears because the new one comes out, they're going to play the older ones, realize that you can slide around and dodge shots and be like, wait, why did they take this out? For the sake of gritty realism? So Marcus can like really slide and slam into cover? Like, yeah, I know sliding around at 1,000,000 miles an hour back and forth is not like realistic. Realism was never the goal, you know? I don't know how no wall bouncing is going to affect Gears. What do you guys think? Am I gonna just do slide canceling a ton? Am I gonna slide cancel a lot and hard aim a lot with Gnasher, like around corners? Yup. Am I gonna hard strafe and blind fire with Gnasher? Yup. Probably gonna have to power strafe people. And hopefully you can still come off of the cover left-handed with the aim and stay left-handed, aka a lefty switch. If you guys have ever played Gears long enough, that move is called a lefty switch, where you hard aim out of cover left and you stay holding aim, you come out of cover, you're left-handed. You let go of it, you switch back right-handed, and your character does this little dance. So if someone's aimed in at your head here and you switch sides, they miss, you get them. It's a cool thing. I used and you know what? It comes in handy, and you have to just practice every different tactic in Gears. Like, sometimes you don't need to do crazy wall bouncing. Sometimes you need to strafe, or sometimes you need to fling a fucking blind fire around a corner. Sometimes you need to just hard aim and like noob style to get a guy down him when he's running away when he's red. You gotta do all the shit. But the lefty switch, I did it profusely in Gears 3. I don't know, it just helped so hard in Gears 3. What's up? Double tap that screen. I'm your friendly neighborhood loser Eages, and you're watching my stupid ass fucking morning. My stupid ass morning. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, man. I was like, what the fuck does his car say? I was like, that's a dumbass bumper sticker. It says, please be patient, student driver. Okay. All right. All right, I'm not patient right now, you asshole. No, the light turned green and they didn't go. It should say, please be patient. I'm a teenager and I'm really high. I'm driving to Chipotle. Dude, Chipotle's not open at 6 in the morning. Oh. Well, I'm going to wait in the parking lot till it is. Oh, dude. To be young, to be stupid. Oh, wait, you don't have to be young to be stupid. Trust me. Who has two thumbs and dumb as fuck? This guy. This guy is pretty. This guy is really pretty. Double tap that screen. Let's go. I sounded like fucking Mario. It's me, Mario. I coming to fucking your wife. Yeah, I would leave too. I would leave too. Yep. You know, just the sibling rivalry, the competition. Luigi poisoned the brush hole, and Mario. See, I am Italian, so like, I get all these references, and there are certain people's rights groups and advocacy groups, and you think the Italian American groups would be like, hey, Japanese people, this little plumber who's like, Mamma mia, spaghetti, that's a little bit of a gross generalization of our people. No. The Italian people don't see that as problematic. They see that as representation. So even though it's like a cartoonish idea of an Italian person, they still see that as representation. I guess it is what it is. I mean, Aunt Jemima, that was not representation. That was like a racist black mammy character on a syrup bottle. It's okay that they got rid of Aunt Jemima. Okay? But they could have like replaced it still with something better. God, Mrs. Butterworth, you are so fuckable. Eages, you're talking about fucking non-existent syrup women. Shut the fuck up. I wanted to have sex with the Land O'Lakes Indian. It's Native American, Eages. Don't be cucked. Oh, yeah. Land O'Lakes. I can't believe it's not butter. It's cum. Oh, that's not the same company? Okay. Alright. Acting cringe, look at the sky. Holy cuck. Oh yeah, now you can't see it. I thought that guy was gonna come back into traffic. Holy shit. But people are so... Don't say a slur. People are so... brainworms. Hi, I'm Brainworm Steve. Brainworm Steve. Brainworm Steve. Yeah, Brainworm Steve. So I don't know why the Angry Birds theme song is trending on YouTube right now, but I hate it, dude. It's so like when you're like, okay, I have an Android, I have a Samsung phone right now, but like when iPhones like were new, like I had like an iPhone 3 or 4, okay? I think everyone had Angry Birds installed on their phone to play while they're taking a shit at one point in time, right? It was just that kind of game, right? It was like a shovelware game, but it was fun. Okay? And people had... I don't want to hear that theme song again. Like, I heard it so many times when I was bored in between, like, tasks. And then they're doing the filter, and they're like, I'm a cookie. I'm a cookie. Okay, well, Eages, that's just little kids. No, there's fucking grown-ups doing, I'm a cookie. I'm a cookie. There's teenagers doing, I'm a pancake. I'm a pancake. And I'm like, well, who are you? The cool police? People could do what they want. No, it's just like, sometimes the virality of children's memes should stay viral among children. So I made my version of it, and people were like, what the fuck? I'm a demon. I'm a demon. Hey, what up? Double tap that screen. I am a little desperate for exposure, but not the kind that got me banned from the library. What's up? Yeah, they fucked off right away. A lot of okay, I've noticed in widescreen mode, not a lot of traffic. In vertical mode, a lot of traffic because people scroll. Are you scroll your phone while you take a shit? You see what I did there? Merrily, life is full of shit. Just make sure you get it in the toilet this time. I really had bad time getting that out of the grout. Seriously. You need help. How did you get caca on the ceiling, my friend? Were you flinging your shit? Don't be a fool. Don't fling your stool. You think that it's cool? They'll make fun of you at school. Dude, if my dumbass got a brand deal, I'd be like, now I can make the show about small towns in America. That would be so cool. And I know on TV I can't say fuck, shit, ass, dick, pound sand up the tip of my cock. Can't say that. Can't say that on TV. But I can say, welcome to the show. You know, I don't enunciate words because I'm ashamed of my fucked up teeth. So I don't really enunciate words properly. I'm kind of... If I got those new chompers, I could be like, hi, welcome to the show. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? I could sound like a complete bitch. I don't have to try. I'm good. Yeah, that's a Delulu dream. Well, once I get up there, a gigantic sponsorship. Not once I get up there, like, you know, like pie in the sky. I'm grounded. I have 1 foot in reality and 1 foot in dreaming, right? I'm a fanboy for Taco Bell, and dude, Taco Bell, Yum Brands, Pepsi Cola, Mountain Dew, bro. That would be the biggest honor to be, because I am a Taco Bell head. I'm a Bell head. I'm a Bellend. Actually, Bellhead is a cool indie kind of industrial band that I've seen around here. And it's like a couple bass guitarists and like a drum machine synthesizer. Pretty interesting shit. Pretty good stuff. Bellhead, look them up. Look them up. Oh, hey, man, like, I love death metal, extreme metal, and, like, sometimes I do some fat gutturals, you know, you know, I'll try and do some good metal vocals for you. But, what's up with Chris Barnes, being like, I'm sorry. No. I shouldn't be like Unk is cooked because, like, his vocals on some of the original Cannibal Corpse stuff is pretty good. Pretty fucking good. Hey, what's up? I'm your friendly neighborhood loser, Eages. Can you fucking double tap that screen? If you don't, I may die. I may actually die. Do you want that? Do you want that on your conscience? They left? Fuck you. Suck my nuts from the back. No, this YouTube game is brutal though. Like, hey, can you double tap the screen? Watch them leave. 3, 2, 1, they're gonna leave. Hey, I'm Eages, man. I play video games and stuff. They left. I don't know. I think I'm gonna call it a stream here. It's been fun. But I'm gonna call it here. Okay? Peace out.